trying to get a thumbnail, but I don't really know what this video is yet. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry if I'm talking a little quiet. I feel a little awkward because I'm not the only one in the house, and whenever I'm filming and there's other people in the house, I feel like they're like listening to me or something. But it's probably something I should get over if I want YouTube to be my career. So I'm not letting that stop me from making this video tonight, which I still don't really know what this video is. I guess it's kind of an update because it's been a while since I made a video. I was being so consistent for a while and I was like really happy about that, but life. So as you guys know, I have a full-time job and this is like our really crazy busy season. So I've been working overtime and it's just been a little crazy. And on top of that, I still am trying to make time for my family, and I babysit on Tuesday nights and life. Yeah, life's just been happening, and I guess I could be filming during these things that are going on, but I don't know, after I kind of stopped for a week or two, it was really hard for me to get back in the groove of filming and stuff, and even filming this right now is kind of difficult for me. Not because I don't want to do it, but it's like a habit. Like when you get out of a habit, it's really hard to get back into it, which is kind of, I guess, part of what I'm talking about today. So I've tried filming this maybe like 3 or 4 times now. I've just had such a hard time saying what I'm thinking and feeling on this subject, and I could not do it. Like I think I filmed a whole video and I was like, that sounded really good and that came out right and everything, and then I watched it and went to edit it and I was like, no, like this doesn't make any sense. Nobody's gonna want to know what I'm talking about. I don't know, I've just been trying to figure out a way to tell you guys where I'm at, like mentally in my life. I'm still figuring it out, but I think I finally found a way to explain it to you guys. Again, I'm really sorry if this is not making sense so far because I don't know how to talk. Where do I even start? I haven't journaled in a long time, but recently I've been trying to get back into it, and the other day I started like reading this book and it just inspired me like so much within like the first chapter, so I like stopped reading and started writing. Pretty sure Adam was looking at me like, what are you doing? Because like I haven't written anything in a long time. For anyone who knows me, is kind of weird because I used to write so much. I used to want to be a writer. When I grew up, I wanted to write books. So I was constantly writing, journaling, whatever, and I just haven't done it in probably years, to be honest, a couple of years. But this was the first time I've like sat there and wrote something out. But anyways, I like got my thoughts down on paper pretty well. Sometimes when I write I don't make sense, but I tend to process things better through writing. So like if I'm going through something and I don't know how I feel about it or whatever, usually writing helps me figure that out. So I wrote all this stuff and I figured I'd read through it, add what I need to if I need to. Monday, November 12th. Now it's the 19th. I've been learning a lot about taking things one step at a time. I'm at a weird point in my life where I feel like there's so much I could be doing or should change or work on. I should eat better, work out more, manage my time better, focus on growing my YouTube channel, learn how to do my hair, read more, write more, get better at makeup, stuff like that. There's a lot. The list could go on. I've gotten to a point where it feels like too much. I feel so much pressure to be better and do better in all these areas, but I have no idea where to start. It's so freaking overwhelming. And this is a feeling I had no idea how to explain for a long time. I tried talking to my parents about it and like kind of explained it to them, and I think they understood, but like I keep calling it a self-discovery stage, I guess, where like I said, I feel like there's so much I could work on and change in my life, but I don't know where to start or like what exactly to change or what should be changed or like why all of a sudden I feel like I need to change all these things. Like I'm in this weird stage, I guess, of my life, and because I don't know how to talk about it, I haven't talked about it with a lot of people yet. I talked about it with my parents and then wrote this, and then I talked about it with my brother and his wife, and like I feel like I kind of finally understand it a little bit. But anyways, I'll just keep reading and you guys can maybe understand me a little bit. Maybe identify with me, I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna keep going. For a while, I haven't been thinking about it. I've been pushing it aside and acting like everything was okay. But inside, I felt a huge weight resting on my shoulders. Now it's getting harder to ignore it. I'm really good at hiding my emotions when I'm going through things, and it's probably really not healthy, but especially when I don't know how to explain what I'm going through to someone, I just don't talk about it, which is not good, I know. But I've been pushing this aside, but it's something I've been going through for a while now. Like, I don't even know how long, but it's been slowly creeping in, and like I said in here, it's like been weighing on my shoulders, and it's getting harder to ignore it. And I'm at a point where I'm like, what do I do? Like, what do I do? I can't keep going like this. So I'm really sorry if this still doesn't make sense, but anyways, I'm trying my best. I have no idea how or when it got there or how long it's been there, but I think I'm finally ready to start addressing it. I guess one of my issues has been that I wasn't sure how to organize my thoughts and goals, but I started an online course last week on how to make YouTube a career. So far, I haven't gotten into the specific YouTube related stuff, but just stuff to apply to my life in general. Which is why so far I love this course, because they're not just like YouTube, this is what you do, but they're like, hey, these are some good life lessons too. So, okay. One thing they touched on was procrastination. I am a huge procrastinator, if you haven't noticed. They talked about how procrastinating may not seem like a big deal at first, but it can start to affect every aspect of your life. And it was actually kind of scary when I thought about it. They gave a few book suggestions, and I'm only like a chapter into one of them, and I'm already feeling so inspired. It's actually inspired me to start writing this. So far in this book called The One Thing, I've been learning about the domino effect. I'm sure a lot of you have heard about this concept. By the way, I write like I'm talking to a crowd of people. Even when I was younger and I would journal, like if I started a new journal, it would be like, hi, my name is Tori, blah, blah, blah. Like, somebody was gonna be reading my journals. I started writing this, and it came out this way, and I was like, hey, this might be a good one to share on my YouTube. So, let me know if you guys like these kinds of videos, because I wouldn't mind sharing more of my journals. Not that I have written much more than this so far, but anyways. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of the domino effect, but they go into a little more depth with it. The funny thing is, I kind of started applying this concept to my life without realizing it a few months ago. It started with makeup. When Crystal first started teaching me about makeup and how to do it, I really got excited about it. I used to look at it as something I could never be good at, and it seemed so complicated. But when she started teaching me, I realized, hey, this might be something I could actually do and become good at. I started tackling it one thing at a time. Maybe not in this order, but I started with foundation, and I found a shade and a brand that worked for me. I watched tutorials on how to apply it, and when I felt comfortable enough with that, I moved on to the next thing. I learned concealer, contour, eyeshadow, and so on. Obviously, I'm still not the best at it, and I have tons to learn, but I feel comfortable throwing on a quick face before work. So since then, I've been realizing more and more that I just need to start small and let the domino effect do its thing. For those of you who don't know what the domino effect is, which this is probably like nobody, so there's no point in explaining this, but basically they talk about how a lot of people have like these big goals and they think they need to be doing all these things to reach this big goal, but really you need to start small. Yes, have that big goal in mind, but start with like, what could I be doing right now? Like, what's something really small I could be doing right now that could either make all these other things I thought I had to do not necessary or easier. They explain it so well. Hold on. Let me just read to you real quick from the book, The One Thing, how they explain the domino effect, because they explain it really well. And like I said, it really inspired me. In 1983, Lorne Whitehead wrote in the American Journal of Physics that he discovered that domino falls could not only topple many things, but they could also topple bigger things. He described how a single domino is capable of bringing down another domino that is actually 50% larger. There's a picture. So basically, I won't get into all the specifics of this. You can go buy this book and read it. It's really good. All that to say, start small and grow from there. You don't have to do all these big things right away. Like, you can start small. So like with the makeup example I used, I was looking at it at first like, wow, they can make their whole face look gorgeous. Like, how do they do all of that? I could never do all that. But when somebody finally broke it down and I started smaller with just foundation, it made so much more sense and it was so much more doable. So I did the foundation and then, okay, what's the next step? But I was able to figure it out easier that way, if that makes sense. Anyways, I'm gonna keep reading. Everything I've been learning so far in this course and in this book has lined up with what I've been learning on my own as well. And that's probably God orchestrating all of these things in my life to get me back on track. One thing they suggested in the course was to get a bullet journal. I need to start creating better habits, and a bullet journal is a great way to keep track of that stuff. So I ordered one right away, and I can't wait to get started. So that's what I wrote. I guess I'll elaborate a little bit, even though I have been this whole time. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm in this weird place. So many things I want to work on in my life, and I still don't quite know where to start. I'm still trying to figure things out, like, okay, do I want to start with eating healthier? Do I want to start with working out? Do I want to start with, I don't know, there's a lot, and it still feels pretty overwhelming when I think about it too long, but I think I'm starting to move in the right direction. How does that relate to you guys and these videos? I've been procrastinating a lot with my videos, and because I've been in such this weird place, I feel like I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I feel like I don't know, like I haven't had any motivation. Like my motivation has been gone. I don't know where it is. So motivation to make videos, motivation to start working on these habits. It's just been such a weird time in my life where I'm like, I don't know where to start, so I just start nowhere. And so I've been putting off making videos, and I don't want to do that because I love making videos. So I don't know, maybe that's one of the habits I get back into first, is making videos. And another thing that keeps holding me back is like, yeah, but like I don't have any good ideas that'll be like 10 minutes or longer. Like usually that's a good amount of time for a video, and that's what people want. But the more I thought about it, I'm like, there are people on YouTube like David Dobrik. Anyways, he does like 4-minute videos every single time. So I'm like, why can't I just do more stuff like that? It's a quick little, hey, here's a quick update, here's what my day looks like type of thing. And if you guys are okay with that, I'm gonna do it. And if you're not okay with that, I'm gonna do it. Because like I said from the very beginning, I like making videos and I'm just here to do what I love. And if you guys enjoy watching, then that's awesome. I am happy that you're here and enjoy watching me. I think it's a little weird because my life's kind of boring. I would love for this to become my career and to be able to make money off of it and do YouTube like full time. Like that is my dream, but I'm here to do what I love, not to try and make money, if that makes sense. Making money would be a bonus, but doing what I love is just, that's important to me. So this course has asked me to dedicate at least 5 hours a week to my YouTube channel, and I am gonna try my best to do that. So hopefully at least once a week you guys will still be seeing videos from me. I'm gonna do my very best, but I'm trying to figure this whole life thing out still, and I think everybody is. I think nobody's really got it all together. If you're going through something similar to me, just know that you're not alone. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. That's pretty much it. I hope this wasn't boring, and I hope it makes sense too. I hope you guys understand. Please let me know what you think in the comments. But if you enjoyed, feel free to like the video and subscribe if you're not already. I will be trying to be more consistent with these videos, so you might want to turn on the notification bell next to the subscribe button if you want to be notified when I do upload. I've got Thanksgiving coming up. It's gonna be a little different this year because Thanksgiving Day, Adam and I will be with his parents, and then we're gonna do some Black Friday shopping. But on Sunday, the Sunday after Thanksgiving, is when my whole family's getting together. So yeah, feel free to like the video if you liked the video, and subscribe, and tell me what you think of these videos. Tell me what you think of me sharing my journals with you guys. I haven't been consistently journaling, but if I feel like it's interesting enough for you guys, I'll share it. I am just rambling. I'm sorry. You know, I'm gonna go. Okay, bye. Okay.